Hey everyone, welcome to episode 8 of the cottagecore Let's Play survival series. How are you today? In the last episode, we built up this amazing XP farm with the skeleton spawner, and I just love it in here so much. We are getting so many drops, from bows to arrows to armor. I have some plans for this later on, but look at how much we already have. It is wild. I've been grinding some levels and we're at level 46, so hopefully we can get a looting sword, but maybe also we should try to get a sweeping edge sword. We're only hitting one skeleton at once. Coming back upstairs, I just really love how this little house came out on top of the spawner. It's so warm and cozy. I hope you all like it as well. You also may notice a few extra things that are different around here, like the gazebo and the trees, and that happened in the Q&A video if you're interested in watching. Alright, let's try to put these levels to good use. Hopefully get some good enchantments on our sword. Alright, goodbye old sword. And let's get a new one. That was the same sword. That's the same enchants that we just had. Let's try again. Oh no. Why do I feel like this is gonna take forever? Looting 2? Close. But we have one more try, so let's try one more time. Oh, finally. Looting 3, let's go! It only took all of our levels, but we have it. It did kind of hurt my feelings to grindstone that sharpness 4 sword, so maybe some more villagers are going to be in our future. And we've got a couple of things that we can scratch off of our project board here that we've already finished. There we go, that one too. And we did one over here, right, the skeleton farm as well. Awesome. Of course, that brings us to this episode, and we're going to be working on a better storage system because my chests are a mess. These few chests that I was keeping as a dump chest, as a joke in episode 5, yeah, they've evolved into these chests down here too. It's bad. And I'm thinking the perfect spot is over here where we cleared out all this land so long ago. I'm thinking that's going to be a great spot for our new storage area to go. As always, we just need to grind a little bit of materials first. We're going to be going for a little bit of a palette switch up in this episode. And yeah, I'm getting a bit diorite. I just climbed up this mountain. Oh my gosh, look how cool it looks. We did that. Our village, everything looks so good. Okay, let's see if we can get down without removing all of our flowers. All right. I'm really proud of us. We did it. Let's go. All right, I think I have everything I need, but I quickly want to drop everything over in a chest before we start building. And in a moment, you'll see that I've added some temporary pathway blocks with the shovel just to let me know where I want to connect it later. Okay, temporary storage is getting set up. Let's place down our bed. And then we're going to put all of our materials in these chests. You know what? Actually, looking at this, I don't think that we have enough moss. Luckily, we have a bone meal farm. Spread a little bit of moss around here. And I just made this diamond hoe with efficiency, and now we can collect so much moss. While I'm over here, I'm just going to grab up a couple of stacks. That way we definitely have enough. I mined so much moss that this entire hill is almost basically gone, and it's dark, so we should head home. Alright, with the last bit of moss collected, I think we're finally ready to start building. We've got everything we need to make a really cool build here, and I'm super excited. Let's go! Time-lapse time! You know, it never really occurred to me until I was making this build that I had not used spruce yet in this world. And that seems like a crime, honestly. For this storage, I really wanted something different than I'd ever done before. I didn't want to just do a basement storage, and I wanted it to be very fantasy-like and also resemble the Hobbit hole in some ways to tie this entire area together. Using the moss made it feel really cozy and overgrown in a way, and then I wanted to add a little tower on the top as well. But I built it the wrong height because I wasn't counting, I was just vibing. Does anyone else ever do that? You're just listening to some music and then building, and suddenly, you know, now it's hours later and you have no idea what you've done or if you counted correctly. Luckily, it wasn't hours. I actually had to build it back onto this one. No Hobbit hole in a mountain for this build. And the back came out decently. Kind of mirrored the front and added some windows. And then it was time to add some leaves and some details everywhere. And even though we're not done yet, what a great start onto this build. Just need a little bit more leaves right here. Maybe on the other side as well. Yeah, that is looking much better. Much better. Also over here, we're going to replace some of this moss with green concrete powder. It's just going to make it look like a different color of moss, and I think it blends pretty well. We can quickly do the same thing on the other side, just to give this a little bit more texture. Yeah, I like that a lot. Moss is such a wonderful block. This build is really different, but I really think it fits. I like it a lot. Someone suggested to make a fountain in this world, and I thought that this could be a really good place for a fountain, but once I started building it, I wasn't sure of the location, so I built it up anyways. And then after I stepped back to look at it, I decided no, that is too close to the build. It looked a little bit weird. So instead, I replaced it with a little garden. Okay, I went a little bit bone meal wild, used a bunch of it, and now there's so many plants everywhere. I love it here. I do want to add some plants to the roof and also out front, so I'm going to start with some lilacs. But we're going to finish that up later. I'm thinking to start the interior now. I want the floor to have a similar vibe, so we're going to go with these double polished diorite slabs, and they make these beautiful bricks. Yep, that looks amazing. Now, ironically, for being a storage building, this isn't the biggest build that I've ever made, and I'm thinking adding all of these barrels up here will give us some extra space. Crafting up some chests, because I think the next thing I want to do is figure out where I want all of my double chests to go. I think that area there would be really great for bulk storage, like stones and everything, and maybe some on the other side as well. I placed 2 chests and then I ran out, so I had to make some more. Yeah, definitely like the idea of bulk storage being there. And then maybe along this wall, we could have some more double chests. Yeah, that would work. Maybe we can make a little workstation area too with some barrels, and in the middle, a crafting table. Maybe a couple extra. We can add some trapdoors to the inside to make it look like a big, like, shelf. That would look probably, yeah, I love that. And then let's add a couple of extra chests too on either side. Let's swap out this lantern on the workbench and add the stonecutter, and we can just move the lantern up. I added a couple of extra chests around the door, and I'm thinking it's time to actually start sorting everything in here. I'm not going to bore you guys, so see you in a bit. Too many hours later. Okay, quick status update. I have moved so much of this over already. I would say we're about halfway through, and wow, it looks magical. I've got some stuff sorted by type, like all of these different woods over here. Wait, while I was just sleeping, I think I heard a zombie villager. I did! There is one down here somewhere. There he is. I'm gonna capture him. Come on. Up into this boat. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Let me just light up down in this little cave. Also, what are all these blocks? I believe this is all Enderman damage. Well, we can seal up this floor now. And I guess that just leaves the question of what to do with him. In the meanwhile, let's grab a name tag and throw it on him. Another problem, that's what you are. Another problem for this Minecraft world. I'm gonna handle this guy later, but for now, let's continue on sorting. On this side, we have our bulk stone and cobble and all of that, but I'm trying to figure out an aesthetic name for them. Let's see, do I like this? Yeah, that's kind of cute. I like that. Will it be annoying to look at in more than one spot, though? That is the question. No, actually I like that. All right, let me get all of these named and finished sorted, and then we can come check out the finished results. Okay, update time. I think I have everything moved over, except for this mob loot chest. I have to put those all in their individual chests still, like this. But I have some extra free space over here. Little workstation. Want to add some blast furnaces, and then maybe a little area over here for some nether wart. Just so we passively have some growing all the time. Yeah. Now I think it's about time to cure this zombie villager. So we're gonna splash him. Then a golden apple. And now we wait. Alright. Well, I've been thinking, and I think making him into a farmer is the right move. Now just take the job. You know? Composter, job. All right, finally. Ooh, potatoes and carrots. Let's go. Okay, we can go outside really quick and grab some of our carrots and potatoes. I'm really hoping that this guy gets pumpkins and melons for trades, and we can level him up until we find out. Hopefully he has both. Did you know that you can actually use fortune when you're harvesting your crops to get more drops? Beetroots and wheat will only drop seeds, but carrots and potatoes actually drop more carrots and potatoes. Pretty cool. All right, and now time to do some trading. We can start out with just our potatoes to level him up to apprentice? Journeyman? I don't know what the next one is. Apprentice, right. And he didn't get pumpkins. Unfortunate. But hopefully he will get melons. Oh, okay. At the journeyman level, he did get melons, of which we have 0. So this could be a potentially good project to work on for the base. I just realized that I have no idea where my minecarts and my rails are, and maybe they're in... Wait, where's the door? Where did the door to this mushroom go? Is it... I'm confused. Honestly, I forgot that there was stuff in here, but there is a door, and I found all of the minecarts and the rails. So let's replace the door over there really quick, and then we'll move this villager. I'm still not 100% sure how this happened, but possibly zombie attack? No clue. I don't see the zombie anywhere or the door. I'm gonna sort the stuff in the other mushroom between the episodes because I don't want to drag this on anymore. All right, let's try to get him in the minecart now. Hopefully that was surprisingly easy. Okay. Now I'm gonna lay out a track for him to get over into the mushroom village. And I'm just gonna cut through all of this grass that I just placed. Now we'll give him a little push. Hopefully he starts going down the track. We're gonna pick up all of this, place the door back down, and continue to pick all of this up so we don't have a mess. Okay, for some reason he's stuck there, so let's push him around. There we go. And you know it, picking up more rails while we're behind him. That's the name of the game. I think one more little push up into here will get him in, hopefully. Perfect. Yes. All right. Clean all that up. All right. I'm going to make him a temporary box to sit in so that later on I can make this into like a farmer's mushroom once I have another villager. But for now, sorry, buddy. You're sitting in the basalt. And like I said, later on, we're going to be switching this up. But for now, I'm gonna grab some more stuff to bring over. I will bring over the rest off camera and sort it all. I also just want to thank everyone who guessed what the build was going to be from the community post. Here are all the correct guesses on the screen. Even though it doesn't feel like we did much in this episode, we still did so much, and I just want to thank you all so much for coming. I absolutely love this storage area. I hope you all love it as well, and thanks so much once again for all the support on the series. See you next time. Bye!